One chance. One place. Discovery Health Channel. Real life, medicine, miracles.
Matthew! Matthew!
This is extremely serious.
Reno, Nevada usually brings to mind drinking, gambling, and prostitution. But Reno is so much more. This majestic city has a small-town spirit where people help neighbors in need.
We all work together for a common goal, and that is to help the community no matter what the problem is.
Hi, Tyler.
Most of what we do is social work. Any paramedic who's been in the field for at least a year or so gets very good at it, whether they know it or not.
Okay, I need you to give me a thumbs up, okay?
The calls that I find most gratifying are not necessarily the medicals or the traumas, but it's the individual that you talk to. It's not giving drugs, starting an IV, but it's treatment all the same.
Let's give you a little oxygen here, dear.
Anytime a patient is very critical and walks out of the hospital, that makes it all worth it.
My name is Tom Rady. I've been a paramedic for about 17 years now. It's about all I've done, and it's pretty much about all I know.
Any of you have been on my boat? I know about it. Oh yeah. We got your Pokemon cards. You ain't getting them back either. Oh yeah.
Once you're on the truck with your partner, you're gold. For 10 or 12 hours, you have a very great degree of autonomy that in many other jobs you would never get.
We're just gonna leave our little castaways a note here. I think that's a day.
You actually do help people. We're just part of a system that saves lives.
Paramedics, what's the problem there? My wife laid down and then I didn't hear any breathing. That's when I dialed 911. I don't know what to do.
Actually past those mountains.
Tom Rady's first call is dispatched as a breathing problem.
The older I get and the longer I'm in this field, it sometimes does get hard to still kind of put some sort of humanity into each call. And that's the one thing that I really do fret, and it's something I don't want to let go.
This is Don.
My head hurts every day. I don't ever stop.
Head hurts every day?
Okay. I feel a little nauseous right now.
Tom discovers there is more to Donna Brown's situation than meets the eye.
I'm in remission from ovarian cancer.
Okay, it's in remission. We've had chemo or we've had radiation? Chemo and radiation. And surgery. Okay, how are you feeling right now?
I just don't feel, I feel like do I have any strength? I don't want to do anything. I just want to sleep all the time.
You do. For someone in the 30s to be faced with death, that's an awesome thing. I wouldn't know how I would handle it. And I've dealt with medicine for 17 years.
I know. Mommy's right here. She's right here.
Donna, in your words, what prompted us to get called down here? What happened?
I'm upset because my son doesn't listen to anything I say.
Tom tries to make sense of cancer survivor Donna Brown's situation.
I just felt really lightheaded and I fell down.
Okay, so you got upset. And when you fell down, did you hurt yourself at all or hit anything?
No, I just don't remember anything.
The more I was talking with her, the more I started to feel how she must be feeling. And I believe that's important as a paramedic, to not lose sight of that. How do you feel about what's going on with Donna?
She's been through a lot the past 8 months, almost a year. We just moved out here from Michigan a few months ago.
You guys have any friends out here, or?
No, my dad lives out here. I got 2 sisters that live out here.
Don, all your family's back in Michigan? She was pretty low on her blood pressure. I'm sure there are thoughts in her mind of, is the cancer recurring? Plus she has 4 children, which, oh boy, I don't want to know what kind of stress that adds to a person. Donna, there's not really much we can do for you here. Here's kind of where we're at. Option number 1 would be you can go with us in the ambulance to the emergency room. Option 2 would be you guys could go ahead and go in your own vehicle.
Donna and her husband decide to go to the emergency room on their own.
When she stands up, she does have a drop in her blood pressure to about 86/60, which is pretty low. If she does pass out, at that point I'd call us back. I wouldn't want to go any further on your own. And you guys know how to call us back.
Sure.
911.
Sure.
Well, welcome to Nevada. I know you probably don't want to be here.
She says every day there's a new tree.
We had 10.5 acres. We had the apple trees and horses.
She came from her home. I've never been to Michigan, but I'm assuming it's green and Garden of Eden-like in spots. And she came to Reno. Dusty, deserty, John Wayne, epic stagecoach kind of terrain. There's a lot of grassy places. A lot of green places. It may not be the greenery and the scenery that she misses. It's probably her family. Anyway, you guys take care, okay?
Okay, thank you very much.
At the very least, we can let her know that, you know, this is tough, and I wish you the best of luck. And if we can't help, well then, we definitely will.
Monday. Imagine waking up during surgery, unable to move or tell the doctor that something has gone terribly wrong. Don't miss Anesthesia Nightmares, Monday on Discovery Health Channel.
Paramedic Tom Rady is called to a small casino.
In Reno, we can usually pinpoint the calls we're going to get. If we get, for instance, a priority 1 man down unknown, we usually know 80% of the time we're going to pick up a transient or someone intoxicated in one of the many places of downtown Reno. Hold on, Frank. Hold on, bud. You got a bump on your head.
39-year-old Frank Reynolds has had a seizure.
We're the paramedics and fire department.
Hey, Frank. Said you should trust me, okay? I'm gonna give you some oxygen through your nose, all right?
Frank,
Yeah, there you go.
do you know where you're at, sir? A lot of people who had seizures, they may be the nicest person in the world, but after they come out of their seizure, they can be very belligerent, or they can just be downright scared. They don't know what's going on. Where are you hurting? Are you hurting anywhere?
Oh, yeah, excuse me, my arms.
Your arm? Just your right arm?
Yeah.
Do you know where you're at right now? Do you know where you're at? How old are you, bud? How old are you? Your age? Frank.
It was the other night about 2 in the morning. He was over at the theater drinking.
What saved the day was the fire department had run on this gentleman 2 days prior to it. They became the information source, and they informed us that this gentleman was in an assault 2 days ago. There you go. You're doing okay. You're doing okay. I know it hurts. That's why we're going to take care of your arm. I'm going to support your shoulder so it doesn't get hurt more, okay?
Having stabilized Frank's arm, Tom must get his patient to the hospital before he seizes again.
I need this arm, all right?
Frank Reynolds had a seizure, and his arm may be broken.
How are we doing, Sean, on that little...
Now I got a little hand band.
Tom is training his partner, Sean.
You're gonna feel a little poke here, okay? I need to start an IV on you so I can give you some medicine.
Working as a preceptor for new paramedics, I get an injection of idealism every day. It gives me new ideas on things. You're doing good, sir. It's kind of like those movies with Clint Eastwood where he always gets a new partner and he never wants them, but then he teaches them all these really great things, and in the end, they're the best of buddies. Advance that with your fingers. There we go.
Can you pull the tourniquet for me?
Yes, I can. Almost done, Frank. Almost done.
Let's see.
There we go. Nice and easy. Make sure the O2 doesn't fill. There we go. Do you know what year it is, Frank? 2000. You got it. It's pretty good. You're coming around more. That's a good thing. Shoulder's really killing you, isn't it? We'll get you some pain medication at the hospital for that.
ribs, they kicked me in the back too.
And this was just like a couple days ago or so? Where have you been staying at, Frank?
Oh, I've been camping out.
Been camping out? Right now, are you homeless? Are you living pretty much on? Okay. We can talk to Washoe about that and see if they can't hook you up with some information. There's a few missions around the area that can help you out. It's a lot safer.
Yeah.
We plug people in where they need to be plugged in, and we become very good trench social workers. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Paula, we're gonna go kind of to spin down everything into a rule out seizure, and his chief complaint is right shoulder proximal humerus pain. He guards it, he constantly says how much it hurts. He lives on the streets. Every single call you go on, there's a story. He denied seizure history, but he did wind up having another seizure in the emergency room. There are no easy answers to any of these people, but that's one of the amazing aspects of this job. You do come into a lot of these situations and actually maybe give them information that they weren't aware of.
Next on another episode of Paramedics, long hours, sleepless nights, and adrenaline-filled rescues. Experience the chaos of medicine in the streets. Next on Discovery Health Channel. Real life, medicine, miracle.